Alright, everyone, and welcome back to That Variety Nerd. I'm Christina, and today we are jumping back into some more Sims 4 eco lifestyle content here on the channel. And we are about to be underway with our next renovation. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we're going. But before we go anywhere else, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff here on the channel. All the links, including Twitch, are down in the description down below, including a link tree. Because you know what? Why not have one stop shop for all my social media platforms, right? Right. So, without further ado, let us get back into, well, renovating. So, we are in the Pigulock Manor. And by the way, we have one more renovation coming up on Friday, so this should be out on Wednesday, I think. But, yeah, so as always, get comfy and cozy. We're going to just relax and just hang out. So the roofing was weird, the layout was weird on this one. This whole lot is just weird. I don't know how else to describe it. But the slot was just straight up weird, so we had to fix all the roofing and stuff like that. And just, it was a mess. But you'll see how many improvements we have made once we get to the very end. So, well, actually, no, you'll see the improvements slowly but surely. Like, I wanted things to make sense, right? Right. So, that was what I was kind of going for. Just, fine tune the roofing, fine tune the layout in general. So, that was kind of what we were going for here. I'm like, you know what? We need to fix this. It's a mess. So, that was the logic right there. But we end up renovating the layout quite a bit. We keep things generally in the same place, but you'll see what I'm talking about once we actually start going to the layout parts slowly but surely. Just because it's like the layout on the interior itself needed a lot of help. I'm not even joking. It needed so much help on just so many levels. So, yeah, that was kind of where we were going there. But for the first little chunk here, as you can see, I'm trying to fix the roofing and it's just kind of clearly not working. That's like the one thing I still struggle with to this day in The Sims is just like, alright, roofing time. Oh no! But I use some of these new like roof tiles, I think it is. Yeah, there's like new roofing and stuff like that, like in terms of the tiles and stuff like that. But you'll see the before and afters, but we just gutted this place. I'm like, okay, this needs to be fixed here. Like, this needs to be fixed quite a bit. You'll see that the layout itself doesn't totally change, so it's more of just, oh, okay, let's just, freshen things up a little bit. But we keep some of the same ideas that are in this build kind of, still in there. It's just that we needed to update things, and I think that's more than fair to say. So we started in this lower level over here. First of all, we kind of just decided to put in some new archways, I think, if I remember correctly. But for the most part, we try to open this up as much as possible. So instead of archways, we end up doing like half walls, like that sort of thing. So that was kind of what I was thinking about here. I'm thinking, okay, well, we need to kind of, freshen things up a little bit, keep things simple, right? Simple is, better than nothing, right? Right. So we keep things simple over here and just add in some fresh paint, in the kitchen, some tiles, that sort of thing. We also add in a bar not too long afterwards and a whole dining room table area. So we pretty much try to utilize the space as much as possible. That's just how I roll here on the channel. You all know this by now. So I hope everyone's having a great day so far. And oh my god. Whew, apologies. Still kind of sleepy. It's been cloudy for the last couple of days, like as in, the time of doing this voiceover. So I'm doing this voiceover on Sunday. So this past weekend here in the States, we had this apparently like Sierra Desert dust cloud thing. And like my area is like at the very tail end of this dust cloud thing. So I think that's partially has been why it's been like just so cloudy the last couple of days and why the motivation has been kind of tanking. But yeah, so that's a thing. So let me know if you were impacted by this Sierra dust cloud. It's a thing. I swear to God, it's a thing. But nonetheless, here we are. We have this nice little dining room area. We added new lighting fixtures. Kind of went a little overboard there, so we just add the two right there in the middle. We add this little bar over here, so, we keep things like similar but different. We still have some of the more classical pieces where it's a little older, but like we update the appliances, we update everything just a little bit. Like the lighting fixtures, decor, those sorts of things. So that was kind of what I was thinking there. But we end up I think that, yeah, that's another bathroom. I bet. I'm like, wait, don't we do something with that? But yeah, we do something with that area, I think, which is another bathroom because, yay, bathrooms. So, yeah, you can move doors and windows wherever you really want to now for the most part. Just be cognizant of, like, if they're actually able to, be moved around and stuff like that. So, that was kind of one of the big struggles on this slot at first was just to try to figure out, like, which doors were working where. Oh my god. Sorry about that, everyone. The struggle is real on this Sunday afternoon. So yeah, I'm like trying to record a bunch of videos this week, and I'm like trying to load up on videos like a little bit ahead of time because sometime in July, early August, definitely probably July, I should be moving. So we're still trying to figure things out slowly but surely. And you know what? That's all subject to change. So there's that. There's that. Just, throwing that out there into the wild, just that sort of thing. Either way around, I will, keep you all up to date as we get closer and closer to when things actually start to happen, that sort of thing. But for now, we are back with this renovation. And I don't know, I love how this turned out. It's nice and cozy. We have this little book nook area up here, which I'm kind of here for, and just, oh, I love it. It's a nice, cute little book nook space. Just, where we need everything to be, like that sort of thing. But here we are, people. Here we are. So we have this little cute little quaint book nook space up here. We're just trying to get these little like hallway area places, like not living rooms, not bedrooms yet. And you'll sort of see we're just placing, things where they need to go and like updating the lighting fixtures, those sorts of things. So yeah, it's a little bit darker in here, but you know what? It's nice and cozy still, and I think that's what matters. But we try to tie up everything. Like all the bedrooms, for example, they get, hardwood floors, those sorts of, little touches. And so this is the bigger bathroom, like the big master bathroom, I would say, like in terms of like the space. Just because, again, like there's a lot of space right here in general, but again, I wanted to make sure that, like, we had everything that we needed. So, again, if you have laundry day stuff, this might be a good area to put your toilets and stuff like that. So, in this space in particular, we just kind of utilized this pre-made room, some of the furniture from there. Mainly because I thought the furniture was nice and cute and quaint, and like you can change this up. Like if you have a child, like you could probably get like a kid's bed. Actually, no, I think that is a kid's bed now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know offhand. I'm pretty positive that's a kid's room. But we add in this, we add in the furniture where we need to add things. And I don't know, I just love how this little space turned out. It's nice and cozy and quaint for a child or a tot, your offspring. But we add in like a little office area. We use some of the more like pre-made furniture, pre-made rooms just in general. Just because like it makes life a little bit more easier. And also, like, I wanted to tie eco lifestyle in with the base game a little bit more too, just in general. So that was kind of where I was going there. So again, quaint little office space. Again, you can use this as like your crafting room, like they did in the original one. You can do whatever you want to with this particular space. Like it's an extra room. You could turn it into a bedroom for all I care. Like this one, we just kind of kept as like a home office space, that sort of thing. So that's kind of where we're going. We're into the master bedroom right now. I'm like trying to figure out why this video is like, 12 minutes long. I know probably about a minute of it is probably going to be like, it's probably going to be with the photos and stuff like that. But holy crap. Just there's a lot going on. Oh my god. I am so sorry everyone. I swear to god, like this is why like I just need to keep drinking coffee at this point. But I've been drinking some water this afternoon, like, water, oatmeal, like that sort of stuff. Like we're just straight up tired. I know it's not centered in with the window and I know that's going to bother some people, but you know what? I think it worked out quite well. You have your crafting stuff in there, but yeah, I think it's a tad bit better just because the fact that like I don't know about y'all, but I don't want somebody staring in my window at me in my bed. Like that's just kind of where we're at. That's kind of where we are at. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting time to say the least. We're almost there with this build. Actually, yeah, we end up just centering everything. but that's just because it was going to bother me and probably you all as well. But there's plenty of space to work with. You can be really flexible with the layout. So we're like trying to figure out this living room space in general as well. So I go to the pre-made rooms for a reason, and that's to kind of, make sure that I'm utilizing as many of the objects as much as possible. So that was kind of my logic there, but I really like how I liked how this space really turned out once we kind of got more of its footing, I would say. So it's a very just, it's kind of a tight spot, but I think it'll work just in general. And like you can make it your own, but I really like how it turned out. I can't lie about that. So there's that. But yeah, so we add in like this little decorative shelf just kind of tucked away right here, and yeah, I just really like how this little room turned out. So as you can see, we kind of kept like the walls a little bit similar to what we had before. We're using another new sort of object here, and just kind of keeping things just as quaint as possible. Very cozy, very much with the darker wood tones. That way everything kind of matches up to a certain degree. And so I scaled down that particular object just to kind of, give some more stuff. Get in some more stuff. There we go. So we add that chair in right there. It's a very interesting sort of like setup, but I think it works just in general. I think it works pretty well. But you'll see the before and afters as to like, what we do with the space and all that good stuff. So here are the screenshots. That is the before shot of the first floor and then the after. So on that happy note, we'll kind of get that same sort of thread going on as we kind of browse the rest of the video. So before and after. So it's darker, but it's cozier at the same time. So yeah, that's kind of how our living room area turned out, and I just like how this renovation really turned out. I think it highlights a lot of just, how to do renovation where it's just like from just more traditional to a little bit more cozy and not going like super modern or anything like that, just right in the middle. So on that happy note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. All the links are down in the description down below for social media and all that good stuff. So on that happy note, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye everyone!